The roar of the sleek black Audi R8 reverberated as Christian shifted gears, his hand resting briefly on Anastasia's thigh. She sat beside him, the night wind tousling her hair as the car sped along the coastal highway. The ocean glittered under the moonlight, and the stars above painted the sky like a masterpiece. Christian glanced at her, a smirk tugging at his lips. "You look perfect like this. Wild, free, mine." Anastasia felt her cheeks flush, but didn't look away. "And you, Mr. Gray, seem dangerously irresistible tonight." He pulled the car to a secluded overlook, the waves crashing against the rocks below. Turning off the engine, he unbuckled his seatbelt and leaned toward her. "Come here," he whispered, his voice a seductive command. Anastasia didn't hesitate. She unbuckled her seatbelt, and before she could move, Christian's lips were on hers, urgent and claiming. The small space of the car only heightened the intensity as his hands slid into her hair, tilting her head to deepen the kiss. Her hands explored his chest through his crisp white shirt, feeling the hard lines of his muscles beneath. Christian groaned softly, pulling her closer until she was almost straddling him. The heat between them was electric, and the windows began to fog as their kisses grew more fervent. Breaking away slightly, Christian pressed his forehead to hers, his breathing heavy. "You drive me insane, Anna." "You're the one who started it," she teased breathlessly. He chuckled, his eyes darkening with desire. "We'll finish this later. But for now, let me take you somewhere special." They arrived at an intimate, candlelit restaurant tucked away in the city's quieter streets. Christian had reserved the entire place, ensuring their privacy. They dined on exquisite dishes, the conversation flowing easily as Christian's intense gaze never left hers. "You spoil me," Anastasia said, sipping her wine. "I'll never stop," he replied simply. "You deserve everything." After dinner, they returned home, their laughter filling the elevator. They playfully argued about dessert. "Ice cream is mandatory," Anastasia declared as they stepped into the penthouse. "Who am I to deny you?" Christian said with a mischievous grin, heading to the freezer. Moments later, they sat on the couch, sharing a tub of vanilla ice cream. Anastasia giggled as Christian dabbed some on her nose. "You're impossible." "You love it," he replied, leaning in to kiss the ice cream off her nose, then trailing kisses down to her lips. The sweetness of the ice cream mixed with the heat of his kisses, and soon, the tub was forgotten. Christian took the spoon, scooping a bit of ice cream and smearing it playfully along her collarbone. "I think I've found a new way to enjoy dessert," he murmured, his tongue following the trail he'd made. Anastasia gasped, her fingers clutching his shirt as he continued. His lips and tongue explored her skin with deliberate slowness. They left a trail of discarded clothes as they moved to the bedroom, their laughter and gasps filling the space. Hours later, after making love with a passion that left them both breathless, Christian carried Anastasia to the bathroom. The large bathtub was already filled, the water warm and inviting. He set her down gently and joined her, pulling her close. Anastasia rested her head against his chest, tracing lazy patterns on his skin. "You make everything feel so perfect." Christian tilted her chin up, his eyes filled with emotion.